Guys, welcome back again. Welcome back again. It hasn't even been 30 minutes since the last video, but I have to jump right in and because I can't contain my excitement. Exactly what we analyzed, we wanted to see happened. Remember, I concluded the last video by saying that if in the next 30 minutes I saw what I needed to see, then I could get in the trade. If not, I would have to wait until the New York session. Well, guess what, guys? Guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? If you are looking at my MetaTrader 4 right now, you will see that exactly what I called price to do is what happened. Okay? Price hit the trend line and it wicked past the trend line and began a bullish move above the trend line, heading back out towards support. Okay, and as you can see right here, it's really very faint, but you can see that I placed my entry right there as price was beginning to turn. So that is like the perfect entry. So much so that my stop loss is tight. It's a very tight stop loss. You see, I placed my stop loss just underneath these wicks here that have been starting to form and close inside of the support area. My stop loss is just outside of those wicks, and it's only, you see, 21.7. Okay, so I have a 21.7 pip stop loss. If this trade is to go against me, I just lose 1600. And oh, by the way, the most important thing, this is how confident I was in this trade. Okay, once I saw, you see, that's the thing about seeing your trading plan kind of work out. Okay, it gives you the confidence to make certain bold moves. When I saw that my trading plan was working out exactly the way I wanted it to work out, I went and I changed my lot size, and I am now back to my 10 lots. Okay, so as you can see right now, price is still heading in the bullish momentum. I mean, there's every indication that it's going to cross this resistance line right here. Sorry, it's now the support line. It's going to cross this support line right here, and it doesn't really have that much to go before it hits take profit. Okay, it doesn't have much to go before it hits take profit. But guys, you know my rule. Okay, I'm already well beyond the $1,000 point. I'm now at 1600. So what am I going to do? I am going to take half of my positions off right now. Okay, okay, so just like that, I have closed half of the positions. You can see right now that the balance is now at 8,500, roughly 85 and some change. Okay, and now the other half can run to the take profit, and when it gets there, it's going to add an additional 1,300 or so to this balance right here. Okay, so guys, that would mean that day six trade one is also a profitable day. I don't have the words to describe the elation that I feel right now. We are making progress. We are making progress. We are adding to the balance. We are inching that much more closer to the 10,000 landmark. Okay, which is good. From 10,000, we'll take it to 20,000, then we'll take it to 40,000, then we'll take it to 80,000, and then at that point we will be able to see the goal within reach. And you guys are gonna be there the entire way. Man, I am so I don't know how I'm gonna go to sleep tonight. I wasn't expecting to be having to do another video, but I just had to do this because literally, as I was calling what I wanted to see, and as I was getting ready to close shop, Price did exactly what I expected Price to do. So I didn't have a choice. I had to get in, okay? I had to seize the opportunity because Lord knows there are so many times when, setups materialize, and for whatever reason, after all, I'm married, I'm a father, life happens and you're not able to capitalize on certain setups when they happen. So when you are, it's even that much more joyful. Um, guys, this is definitely at this point. I mean, you don't ever want to say, you don't know, ever want to say that anything is guaranteed with Forex. Okay, there are ups and downs, obviously. um, you know, price can very well hit the stop profit, which, by the way, price is in stop profit. At this point, it's a free trade. Okay, there is no way I'm coming out of this on the losing end. Okay, um, if price retraces back to the entry point, I'm gonna have an additional $59 added to the balance. Okay, which will still be more than what I started day six with. Okay, so either way, positives all around. Positives all around. But like I was saying, I digressed. You don't ever want to have any guarantees or make any kind of definitive statements when it comes to Forex because it's so unpredictable. But guys, I mean, I really this take profit right here is not that far away at all. It's not that far away. I definitely see that. I see that being hit. Now, some of you all might be asking the question, why not set, the take profit maybe up to this point right here? Why set it up here? And I think I've answered this question in previous videos. And that is, to put it quite simply, you do not want to be greedy. Okay, greed has gotten a lot of people's accounts blown in this game. Okay, because when you're out there and you're trying to chase the top of a resistance, the top of a wick, and you're setting your TP to be at the very top of a wick, or in the wick zone, hey, price may not ever get back there. Okay, you definitely want to set price at the meat of the move, and give it room, on either side. Make it realistic. I don't know. Some of you guys might be able to understand what I'm saying. Okay, what matters is that you capture the meat of the move. Okay, you don't want to capture everything because in trying to capture everything, you might lose everything. Okay, so where I placed my take profit is a reasonable area. Okay, a price has touched there numerous times, going from left to right. You can see it wicked right there a couple times. It broke past it a couple times. It really broke past it and wicked above a few times. Well, two times. And even when it went down and it started falling away, there were some wicks that touched it a couple times. So this area of take profit has been touched several times. Okay, so to me, that's a reasonable and that's an attainable take profit level. Okay, I don't want to get into a situation where I am setting take profit in areas where price may or may not reach. Okay, the market, like I've always said, and I will always continue to say, the market is not going anywhere. Okay, nobody. You don't have to make $10,000 in a day. There's no need for that. Work according to your account size. Work according to your technical analysis. Work according to the way your fundamental analysis and your technical analysis and the way your charts line up and the way you've marked up your charts. Okay, work ultimately according to your conviction, because at the end of the day, guys, Forex trading is like golf. you know it's really a personal kind of like a one-man sport. Okay, the way you see the chart is the way you see the charts. Okay, nobody else can come in and sort of dictate to you how you're supposed to interpret the patterns and stuff that you see in front of you. Only you can do that. Okay, and that comes from months and months and months into years and years, excuse me, of practice. Okay, you have to get into the habit of looking at a chart, and when you see the chart, you see trends like this materializing in front of you. Okay, you can see support zones like this, and resistance zones like this that then turn into support zones. You can see resistance zones like this that then turn into support zones. That comes from always looking at the charts, always marking up the charts, excuse me, back testing when you have to, things of that nature. Okay, guys, I just wanted to drop this one video in here for you all before I called it a night. There's a likelihood that when I wake up, a high likelihood that when I wake up in the New York session, that I'm going to be looking at almost $10,000 in my account. And even if I don't, if it's not 10,000, if it's still 85 and some change, that's fine. 10,000 is not far from my reach. 10,000 can very well happen, this week. It can very well happen tomorrow, in the London session. But guys, stay tuned. I'm glad that you're here for this journey. I wish you all a happy and profitable trading week as always. And until the next time, I'll catch you all later.